Hello guys and welcome. I am going to today show you how the new version update has made a lot of things much better whenever it comes to weapon crafting. So if you first go to weapons and crafting, you'll notice that you have a new display right here: core weapons, void weapons, chimera tech weapons, high dragon weapons, agito weapons, and of course other weapons that are basically just the Mega Man Buster weapons. So basically, what they did is they made it to where you don't have to worry about getting multiple weapons through quests and everything. Instead, you just get you go to this, you unlock the weapon, and then you just enhance it to the screen, like you would see right here, HP and strength. You'd upgrade it and unbind it if you needed to, as I have already done. Also, you notice that that's the stats, and then there's functionality, which you could create extra copies of the weapon, and where if you have a team of 4 sword users, all users could use the same sword at the same time. Alright, so very nice touch to it, even though it kind of makes it a little OP for all your characters to be wielding the same weapon, especially the in-game weapons that you get. So if you notice, I have a 5-star weapon right here that's an elemental boost of fire. You'll notice that there's a thing called weapon bonus, and then there's slots and copies as well. So the slots is for your extra worm print, so your 5-star worm print. Uh, you'll fully upgrade it, and with the 5-star weapons, you just gotta upgrade it once, and then you have unlocked all 5 slots for worm prints, which makes it even more accessible to have more augments towards your characters, whether it be weapon augments or strength augments and HP augments. And then you have weapon bonus. Now this is where people kind of get confused, they don't understand, and it's really actually really simple. All right, you think of this new setting as though you have now a new facility for that weapon class, so your sword class. And basically, you'll just you go to a weapon that you might have or you do have. Like for instance, I have all Chimera Tech weapons. And you go to Chimera Tech weapons. Let's go to the light one. I think I have. Yeah, so I'm not fully unbound it. And here's the thing: you cannot get the weapon bonus until you've unbound it. Basically, max unbound it. So basically, you'd have to go all the way over and such, and fully max unbind it, and then you can unlock the weapon bonus and the copies. Now, the copies I'm not too worried about, but that weapon bonus I am. So I'm going to show you my team real quick. So this is my Gala Alex. You can see her HP is 2828 and her strength is 3695. Those are my base stats for Gala Alex without the boosts of the worm prints, or the augments on the worm prints. So basically go to weapon crafting and go to Chimera Tech. I'm going to go ahead and use 4 of these. I don't care, I can make extra. And then you can see I fully unbound my weapon, and I can upgrade it all the way. And you want to do this. Alright, once you've maxed out all your stats, go to functionalities. Now you can see that I have everything unlocked. So what you're wanting to do is upgrade your weapon bonus, unlocking it, and of course it'll take a lot. With that, you can see it boosts it 0.5% on both HP and strength. Now, see, the thing is that if you go back to your character, as my gal Alex, it was 2828, now it is 2832. And it is also strength of 3698 instead of what it was beforehand. This acts as exactly this, a new weapon facility for your character class. And so basically all you gotta do is upgrade all your weapons, max them out, which again, the purpose of this is to actually give you more reason to go back to the older content and to make it more viable to just do extra stuff. So in-game content has become more viable and everything else. And the reason you want to do this is because, again, you come back to the character Gala Alex. All right, she's got this weapon. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but you see, this weapon is the strongest weapon in the game, but she could be stronger by boosting all your weapons all the way with the weapon boost. And now it's only linked again to the elemental affinities for each weapon. Now here's another thing that a lot of people are getting confused about, and that's the weapon skills. Alright guys, so you basically go to your void weapons here, and you're going to go to weapon abilities. All right, you can see that I've got some unlocked right here, but a lot of people are confused about this. Now, the thing about it is that once you unlock the weapon ability, it is always there on your character, no matter what weapon. So you can have the Agito weapon and still have uh, the Scorching Air resistance. And the reason why is because they set it up to where you don't have to have those weapons anymore, so that's why you can't craft them. And you can notice that the only void weapons you have are the ones for the Mega Void bosses. So you got your Nidhogg weapon, you've got your Void Gene, all the Void Dragons. Basically, their weapons are the only ones left, and you can get these extra abilities for any weapon. And so, if you have like a water character, which I do, go to your water class, and the water sword or the water units, as long as you've unlocked it for that sword class or any class at all, they will have it unlocked to where it'll never affect them. Even whenever they have, like, let's say a Chimera type weapon, or if he was to have the Absolute Aqua, which is not fully maxed, so I wouldn't put it on him. All of them now have that access to them, so they can just, whatever, they can go in there, and you don't have to worry about having only that void weapon. Now you can be stronger against Agni, which obviously at this point in time, like, you should be able to face them off even with the max void weapons, and you should be able to auto. But you know what? They want to make it a little bit easier for you, especially for newer players. So they did this for you anyways. Now to do this, to actually unlock these, you go to Void Weapons, and I did it for my sword over here for Judge of Oceans. But let's go to my sphere. Alright, you're going to go to Strom Mare. You're going to unlock it. And you're going to go upgrade. And you're going to see weapon abilities under functionality. Now you do not have to, you do have to max it out to unlock all the abilities. But you can start off by just selecting the first one and clicking upgrade. Now what it's going to do is it's going to literally cost the materials that you would get from the actual boss to make those weapons. And you're just going to click upgrade. And what it's going to do is it's going to unlock the ability. Now this also unlocks the skins for those weapons. So, instead of instead of the Frigid Lance that you get for High Mercury, you can now look like a Shadow Spore Lance. But I mean, that's up to you what you want to do. Now, of course, it'll say unbind this weapon once to unlock. You go to stats, you go to unbind, and now you can do this. And of course, it would cost you a lot of materials. So you click upgrade, unbound all the way. And of course, you can refine it. Refining it is basically going to have its ability that it should have until you refine it. Click refine, and now you can unbind it even further. Increase the stats. Increase it all the way. Come on. I know how to do this. That. Then go back to functionality. And now you have unlocked all these. So you can get the water scorch resistance. And of course it's going to cost the abilities for the weapon that it was originally for. But you can basically unlock all the abilities easily enough, and they will always be attached to your character. So I can show you an example. Let me switch. Well, actually, no. Fajorm is I did sphere. So let's go to the quest real quick. Go to Void Battle. Of course, Agni's not on there. But if he was on there, I would face him, and of course, I would not get hurt by the Scorched Earth anymore because, again, my weapon skill or my weapon abilities is now unlocked for the spear and the sword. So I will nullify the damage from the Scorching Earth and Void battles and certain other quests, which it's really just when you're facing Void Agni. But other than that, that's really all they did. You'll also get the weapon bonuses, and you can check them here, or you can check them in the stat window of your castle. But yeah, the stat bonus will be available for all your swords, no matter what it is, and it basically just increases the stats of your unit. and then of course you got the weapon abilities, and I showed you how to exactly unbind all your stuff. Now the bad thing and the sad part is that it literally does cost you a lot more of the materials, so you're gonna have to grind more. Which, again, I think Dragalia was running into the problem of not having enough to do, and so they made it to where you had more items to check off your list to make your character stronger. More reason to go back to Void, because Void was dead, obviously, because you had the in-game content of Agito and the advanced High Dragon tiles. If you had not done the advanced High Dragon trials, then they'd be open. But then, of course, the Agito Uprising and of course Master classes opening up. Uh, but the reason they did this, though, to add this feature in, is they want to make it to where you could actually face off against the master classes for each one solo without having to worry uh, about doing co-op, and it just makes it a little bit harder, gives you a harder time because everybody is not controlling their own characters. Instead, you got the AI, and sometimes the AI is just stupid. Uh, and of course, I know they made the AI a little less. Uh, they made it a little bit more resistant to damage, but still, the AI is gonna do some stupid stuff. But anyways, other than that, guys, that's the tutorial for this. I hope you guys like it. You can subscribe and like the video. Leave a comment if there's anything that I might have missed. Just let me know. And definitely, guys, have a great day. And again, have fun. It's really what this game is about. So talk to you later, guys.